Road to Rock. With or Without You by U2. The world of rock isn't just written with notes, it is forged in moments of chaos that hide secrets no one dares to tell. Some call it legend, others a curse. Turn up the volume. This is Road to Rock, and this is the story of With or Without You. By 1987, U2 were already a major band, but they were chasing something hotter than size, a song that felt intimate and massive at the same time. They had the ambition of arena rock and the discipline of a band that still argued like a four-way democracy. With or Without You came out of that pressure cooker. The first spark was not a finished chorus or a clever riff. It was a mood, and a kind of unresolved push and pull in Bono's writing a relationship song, but also a song about dependence and distance, the kind of tension you can live inside for years. And the band knew they needed a centerpiece that could carry a new level of reach without turning into empty bombast. The key musical fingerprint arrived through The Edge and Adam Clayton, locked into a simple, patient foundation. The heartbeat is that repeating bass line, steady and unflashy, like a thought you cannot stop thinking. Over it, The Edge builds an atmosphere instead of a traditional riff, using delay and a controlled, chiming guitar tone that lets the space between notes do the talking. Larry Mullen Jr. stays restrained, keeping the drums from announcing themselves too soon. That decision matters. The track is designed to withhold release, then finally give it to you. And then there is the secret weapon, the infinite guitar. It is not a solo, it is a sustained current, a violin-like swell that seems to hover above the track. When the texture rises, the song stops sounding like four guys in a room and starts sounding like a widescreen ache. They worked it up during sessions in Ireland with Brian Eno and Daniel Lanois involved in shaping the sound. Those sessions were known for experimentation and long, searching takes, but the searching could turn into frustration. This song was one of the tracks that tested the band. How far could they go into atmosphere without losing the directness that made them U2? There were real creative tensions about direction, with the band pulling between raw rock and studio-built mood. The breakthrough was committing to the hypnotic structure rather than fighting it. Listen to the arrangement. It barely changes, but it evolves. Verse into verse, the dynamics climb. The vocal grows more urgent, the harmony thickens, and the drums open up. It is a slow ignition. The chorus lands not because it is complicated, but because everything before it is disciplined enough to make it feel inevitable. When they took it to the stage, it became something else again, a communal sing-along built on repetition and tension, the kind of song that makes a stadium go quiet in the verses and roar on the lift. That is hard to engineer. They did it by trusting minimalism. For U2 in 1987, With or Without You was a pivot point, proof they could write a global hit without chasing trends, and proof they could turn studio experimentation into a simple, human statement. It did not just expand their audience. It changed the rules around what a rock single could sound like: patient, spacious, and emotionally unresolved right up to the final fade. Subscribe to the channel and smash that like.